Coming up, results of the midterm are in, and we have details.
And find out how the Valdosta community is helping kids learn to read.
We'll have these stories and more. Your News Valdosta starts now.
Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Tichelle Williams.
And I'm Taylor Williams. Georgia voters have re-elected Governor Nathan Deal to serve another term of office. Governor Nathan Deal won the election against State Senator Jason Carter. Carter is the grandson of former President Jimmy Carter. To run for governor, Carter had to give up his Atlanta Senate seat. Lowndes County voted for Deal with almost 56% of the vote, while Carter got more than 42%. Libertarian candidate Andrew Hunt received a little less than 2% of the votes. Hunt is formerly CEO of an Atlanta nanotechnology firm.
Meanwhile, Republican David Perdue defeated Democratic candidate Michelle Nunn for one of Georgia's U.S. Senate seats. Lowndes County vote tallies showed Perdue received almost 59%, while Nunn got just over 40%. Perdue was the first cousin of former Governor Sonny Perdue. Perdue's lengthy business career may have helped him to win the seat. Nunn is the daughter of former Senator Sam Nunn. Libertarian candidate Amanda Swafford came in with 1.25% of the vote for Lowndes County.
Ellis Black will replace Tim Golden for the 8th District Senate seat. Golden has held the seat since 1998, so the seat remains with the Republican Party. In Lowndes County, blacks collected over 58% of the votes, and Munhanty, his opponent, got more than 46% of the votes. The 8th Senate District includes Brooks, Clinch, Cook, Eccles, Lanier, Lowndes, and Thomas counties.
Republican Gary Black will continue to hold his title as Agricultural Commissioner. He beat his opponent James Irvin, grandson of former Agricultural Commissioner Tommy Irvin, with 56% of the vote. Irvin came in at 40%. Black was able to raise over $1.5 million for his campaign, while Irvin raised only about $52,000.
The Valdosta City Council agenda is packed and is spread out in 3 public hearings. The first meeting was held last night at City Council. The meeting was a work session for City Council members, which allowed the council members to spend time discussing the agenda. The council is set to meet tomorrow afternoon, again at the City Council chambers. This meeting will see 2 funding requests and a second public reading of a new code of ordinance. The third public hearing is set to discuss a proposed rezoning of half-acre on Cherokee Street. This rezoning request for a new apartment complex. Tomorrow's hearings are open to the public.
Dolly Parton's Imagination Library received more than $3,500 in donations to supply more children with books. Parton's Imagination Library provides registered children from birth to 5 years of age with a book once a month. Since the opening of the library in 2009, it has reached more than $66,000 and served almost 700 children in this area.
Another area school system has released its high school graduation rate.
And there's important news from the National Future Farmer Convention. These stories and more after this.
At VSU, we're fired up. We spark intellect on a cool campus. VSU. In a hot college town. We fan the spirit with national championships. And fuel your fun side. Valdosta State University. Ignite!
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Recently, the Georgia Department of Education announced the 2014 graduation rates for each school district. The announcement brought much satisfaction to Brooks County schools, whose graduation rate increased 2% from last year. Currently, their graduation rate is 67.3%. The school has implemented procedures to increase the graduation rate, including a 50-minute block of time each day devoted to focusing on the individual needs of students. During this time, they focus on improving end-of-course test skills and prepare students for the SAT. Students who are struggling are enrolled in their credit recovery program, which carefully tracks the students' progress on a daily basis. More information on graduation rates can be found on the website of the Georgia Department of Education.
As the holidays approach, the American Red Cross wants to remind donors to give their blood this holiday season. In the past, blood donations have typically declined during the season as donors are busy with travel and family gatherings. However, the need for blood donations never declines. Estimates show that someone in the United States needs blood every 2 seconds. Eligible donors with all blood types are needed, especially those with zero negative, A negative, and B negative. Interested parties can donate blood at the American Red Cross Blood Donation Center on Bemis Road, Monday through Saturday.
9 members of the Lowndes High School FFA chapter earned the title of National Winner at the National FFA Convention October 28th through November 1st. Camille Scrower and Sam Herring won agricultural proficiency competitions in Louisville. Proficiency competitions involve an extensive application and interview process based on the student's home supervised agricultural experience, the SAE project. Scrower won the Equine Science Placement Proficiency. Her SAE was working with horses on her family farm, Scrower Farms. Herring won the Specialty Crop Placement Proficiency. His SAE was working on his family farm, Herring Farms, growing tobacco.
The Georgia Department of Natural Resources Wildlife Division says the likelihood of a Georgia motorist having a collision with a deer is 1 out of every 134 drivers. The DNR is encouraging motorists to use caution on the road in both rural and urban areas as collisions can occur anywhere. As we fall back for daylight savings times, most people commute in the dawn and dusk hours when deer are most active. Remember, if it is too late to avoid a collision, slow down and resist the urge to swerve to avoid the deer, as this can cause even more damage.
The Motion Dance School will be hosting their farewell showcase and dance next Saturday, November 15th at 7 p.m. No partner or experience is needed for the event. Motion Dance will be closing its doors after their final showcase. Motion Dance Studio has been part of the Valdosta community for the past 4 years and built the Valdosta Tango Society. As their business comes to a close, they encourage their friends and locals to never stop dancing. Motion Dance Studios is located at 3123 North Oak Street Extension.
Downtown Valdosta offers a wide variety of beauty to its residents, especially at night. To help us explore downtown Valdosta's beauty, reporter Highland Park has this story.
At night, you can see the beauty of downtown Valdosta. Downtown Valdosta is center of artistic area of Valdosta. Downtown has historic architectures and art created by our neighbors. During the night time, you can see more unique and beauty of downtown Valdosta. Downtown offers a unique shopping experience, live theater production, and a multitude of restaurants. Also, I interviewed 2 people of citizen Valdosta and listened their opinion about Valdosta downtown's beauty.
The culture and the architect of the building, I believe, is kind of speak for itself, and it's worth coming down to see. If anybody wants to come out and check out the buildings, these are old buildings. I'm sure they predate back to war days, early civilization, not civilization, but early cultures, farm cultures here in Valdosta. So this has just been a great afternoon to just come out and check out people in the art downtown.
Walking down the street the other day in downtown Valdosta, and I saw a little architect firm that had a historic kind of sign, and it said that they were trying to look at different buildings in the city, and they were trying to renovate them, and they had a whole article about it, and I stopped and read it for about a half an hour. So I have to say, I really do think that Valdosta is trying to improve their art scene, and I appreciate it a lot.
For News Valdosta, I'm Herin Park.
When we come back, we'll go to Anthony Harris for a local weather forecast.
So don't go away.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather with Anthony Harris. Anthony, what's in the forecast?
Thanks, ladies. How about some warmer weather over the next few days? The weather for today was warmer than we've had in recent days, as the high for today was supposed to peak at 80 degrees with a 10% chance of rain. The humidity was at a 63%, and you can expect partly cloudy skies for the rest of the evening, with winds coming from the southeast at around 5 miles per hour. Tonight the skies will be mostly cloudy, and tonight's low will be a brisk 57 degrees. There is a 0% chance of rain tonight, with very low wind coming from the south-southeast at about 1 mile per hour, so don't worry about your umbrellas. Also, the sun will set at 5:42 p.m., so take advantage of this last hour of warm daylight while you can. The weather for tomorrow will be a lot warmer than last weekend. The high will be 76 degrees, and with the temperatures falling into the 50s in the evening, the humidity will be very high at 95%. We'll have a 0% chance of rain all day, with light winds coming in from the east-southeast at around 5 miles per hour. It'll be partly cloudy, with the sun rising at 6:51 a.m. and setting at 5:43 p.m. The UV index was at a 5 for today, which is moderate, and it will be about the same level again tomorrow. So if you're sensitive to the sunlight, tomorrow would be a good day to be outside. This is turning out to be a great week for allergy sufferers. The biggest pollen problem is with ragweed, but it's still not that big of an issue. In fact, today's pollen level was 1.5, and tomorrow's is expected to be about a 2 on the 12-point scale. That's today's weather report, so let's go back to the news desk.
Thanks, Anthony.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we'll take a look at our local sports.
Thank you for calling your GED Pep Talk Center. All right, now are you ready for your GED Pep Talk?
Being nervous is okay. It just shows that you're serious about getting your diploma.
All right, listen, we all need a little nudge sometimes. I don't function without coffee in the morning, but it is going to take more than a double mochaccino to help you here.
A lot of things are scary. Heck, I'm scared of clowns.
No quiero oír. Danny, no lo puedo hacer. Quiero oír. Danny, lo voy a hacer.
DMC, liking your pep talk style.
Just keeping it real, Debs. Just keeping it real.
Louder! Louder! I'm gonna get my GED! Come on! Get your GED! Hey. Can you keep it down, brother? Thanks.
Whatever motivation you need, we've got a pep talk for you. Get your GED pep talk and find free classes at yourged.org.
Valdosta State University.
Quality academics.
Caring faculty mentors.
a beautiful campus.
Opportunities for involvement, leadership, and service.
Championship athletics, spirit and pride.
Discover your opportunities.
Valdosta State University.
Welcome back.
Now let's go to Mark Mongell for our local sports report. Mark?
Thanks. The Vikings game seemed to be suffering because of their inability to protect the football. Kind of harsh, but kind of true. The problems being highlighted in Friday's Winterville Classic, where Lowndes fumbled 5 times and threw 2 interceptions in a 13-10 final score to their rival, the Valdosta Wildcats. Now, with Tift County taking a visit to Martin Stadium at 8 p.m. Friday with a playoff spot on the line, it's up to the Vikings to fix the problem that has led to 2 straight defeats and 3 losses in 4 games. The Valwood Valiants have a defense that is completely capable of taking on the action Friday night. Valwood will host the Edmund Burke Academy at Goddard Field at 7:30 p.m. for the first round of the GISA playoffs. The Valiants have faced some problems early, but have pushed to become a well-fixed team through the remainder of the regular season. The Valwood defense have let their previous 2 opponents only score 2 touchdowns and have stepped up to the several key plays this season, making them a truly dominant team. The defense has proven to be a perfect match to its high-powered offense. In a critical Gulf South Conference match on Sunday afternoon, the Valdosta State soccer team defeated West Alabama 2-1 and earned a bye into the second season round of the GSC tournament, thanks to the game-winning goal off the foot of senior Caroline Moore in the final seconds of the match. Just one day after the Lady Blazers secured the number 2 spot in the Gulf South Conference, the good news just kept piling on for the Valdosta State soccer team, as 5 players were named All-GSC by the league office on Monday afternoon. In the poll voted on by coaches throughout the conference, Leanne Bishop and Olivia Mills received first-team honors, while Rebecca Bonilla, Shelby Jennings, and Abby Edwards were each named to the second team. The schedule for this weekend for Valdosta State consists of a women's soccer match against West Florida in Pensacola at 2:30 p.m. and a women's volleyball match against Mississippi College in Hoover, Alabama at 9:30 this Friday. This Saturday, we kick it off early with a men's cross-country meet at the GSC Championship at 9 a.m. If you attend, make sure you stick around because the women's cross-country team will be up at 9:30 a.m. Both of these will meet up in Hoover, Alabama. Our VSU football team will be at Pembroke, UNC Pembroke, this Saturday at 1 p.m. And finally, our women's volleyball team will be against West Alabama at 2 p.m. in Valdosta. Be there, be square. That's all for sports. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Mark. Coming up, would you like to be a model citizen? We're about to show you how.
Found out more when we come back.
Balance la cadence, ondule bien tes hanches au bal du dimanche. Danse, que la fête commence. Dans ma belle robe blanche, je suis ton chou.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Always wanted to give your child a chance at modeling? Here's your chance. On Saturday between noon and 4, the Valdosta Daily Times will be conducting a casting call for upcoming issues of Valdosta Scene magazine. All ages are welcome, but models under 17 years of age must have a parent or legal guardian present to sign paperwork on their behalf. Please dress age appropriately. No modeling experience is required. The event will be conducted at 201 North Troop Street in the office of the Valdosta Daily Times.
That's our program today. Thanks for watching News Valdosta. I'm Taylor Williams.
And I'm Tashelle Williams. We'll see you again tomorrow.